And we're live.
And we're live. Yay!
And
Good morning, Carol. How are you?
I'm good.
Yeah, you sound good. You don't sound as snotty as usual. That's good.
Oh, I had my moments already.
Oh, okay. All righty. Well, that's good.
I've been up for 4 hours, so
Yeah. Well,
it helps. It clears everything out. But the first 2 hours I'm up, I'm
yeah. I guess you get everything to kind of
move.
move. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I see that could happen. I was up at 4. I mean, up not awake,
Oh, I was up.
but not up and not up and at 'em. I wonder where that expression came from.
Yeah, up and at 'em, up and getting going. Good morning, Gail.
Good morning, Gail. Yeah. You ever heard that expression? Up and at 'em?
Yeah, must be get up and at 'em. Get up and get your farm work done.
Get up. I wonder if that was the first nag. Eve nagging at get up, Adam. I'll be watching from oh, okay. Okay. Message retracted. Carol, you can watch anywhere.
Gail. Yeah.
Know where
She
you're
must be
watching.
stitching this morning.
We won't know where you're watching from. And if we did, we wouldn't tell. Honest. We wouldn't tell. We wouldn't tell anybody. It would be fun. So
Yeah, she's watching from her TV. I figured
I know from TV.
stitching. That's what we're going to be doing next Saturday, stitching. So bring your stitching stuff.
Yeah.
Good morning, Dixie.
Good morning, Dixie. Lovely to see you this fine Sunday morning here, and it's sunny here. It's going to be another hot one. AC is back on. I know. I hate to
Gail said you sidetracked her typing, Anne.
What?
You sidetracked her typing.
Okay. Sorry. Well, when I watch on my TV, I type on my iPad.
Yeah, I use my phone if I'm watching
You use your phone, yeah. I guess that's what most people. It took me the longest time to figure that out. I couldn't. I didn't know how. That's how slow I was, because I would be watching somebody on the big screen. I said, "Oh, this is fine," but I can't, and I couldn't figure out how to manage that. And then I realized, duh, that was a duh moment.
You don't have.
Okay, all right.
See, I have YouTube on my phone, but I have all my notifications turned off.
Okay, yeah, because they can be.
Because I don't. It gets too annoying through the
Yeah.
night. So I
Oh,
do. I do have the apps, but I do. The only notifications I get are like text messages. That's it.
yeah. Well, they can be annoying. My
Yeah.
phone dings. Ding,
Oh
ding, ding.
no, I couldn't stand it, so I turned it off.
I've done that.
Enjoy your breakfast, Gail.
Yeah. I was telling Carol. Uh-oh. We have an echo.
I don't.
Do you don't?
Nope.
I don't now either. That was weird. Maybe I was just hearing things.
And my TV's not on, so it's not that.
Okay. All right. I have nothing on.
And
Well, I have clothing on. You know what I mean.
Hey, Lori.
Hey, Lori. Good morning to you. Good morning to you. I was telling Carol the other day after our craft and chat thing, I couldn't find my phone, and I looked everywhere and couldn't imagine where it was. And I didn't realize it, but I have a Find My Phone app on my iPad, and I didn't realize that the iPad could do that. And sure enough, at first I hit the wrong button, and it found my watch, which that was not help. I mean, I knew where my watch was, so I started hearing this ping, 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 and it was my watch. And then I finally clicked the right button for my phone, and sure enough, my phone started pinging, and I had left it in the other room next to the printer, and I would have never looked there in a million years, Good morning, Angie. I would have never, until I'd gone in there again, I would have never looked in there from my phone. So
Hmm.
if you don't have that app, you might want to consider getting it if you misplace your phone, because it did find it. And it actually opens up a map. It opens up a map, a Google map, and it says that my phone is at my address, meaning my phone is at my home. And
Huh.
then it
Cool.
pings so I can hear where it is. Good morning, Barb.
Hi,
Change.
Angie and
Hi.
Barb.
How are you? Nice to see you here. And others et al. Okay. Well, I guess we're enough of us here to start reading.
Okay, I'm going to go get a tea and I'm going to mute.
All right. Okie dokie. See you in a bit. I was looking for my glasses and it turns out I was wearing them. No, unfortunately, there's no app for that. Yeah, I know. A lot of people who put their glasses on the top of their heads, that happens to them a lot too. Yeah, that would be great. Well, I guess if you could implant a chip in your glasses and then maybe you could find my glasses. I'm sure that might be a thing someday soon where you buy glasses that have a chip in them so you can find them. That could be a real marketing thing. Think about it. Special glasses. Next time you get a new pair of glasses, would you like to add the chip finding feature to your new glasses? Yeah, along with tinted lenses, that would be an interesting feature. We started reading. This is his first book. All I really need to know. I learned in kindergarten, and I read the introduction last week, and and he actually has titles on these. So I'm just gonna. I went all throughout the book, helter skelter, and this time I'm just going to go straight through and read the. And again, you can see these are very short. I might read two. I don't know. We'll see. So the first essay or chapter or whatever you want to call it is Credo. To begin with, did I really learn everything I need to know in kindergarten? Do I still believe that? Here is the original essay, followed by my editorial reaction. Each spring for many years, I have set myself the task of writing a personal statement of belief, a credo. When I was younger, the statement ran for many pages, trying to cover every base with no loose ends. It sounded like a Supreme Court brief, as if words could resolve all conflicts about the meaning of existence. The credo has grown shorter in recent years, sometimes cynical, sometimes comical, and sometimes bland. But I keep working at it. Recently, I set out to get the statement of personal belief down to one page in simple terms, fully understanding the naive idealism that implied. The inspiration for brevity came to me at a gasoline station. I managed to fill my old car's tank with super deluxe high octane go juice. My old hoppy couldn't handle it and got the willies and kept sputtering out at intersections and belching going downhill. I understood. My mind and my spirit get like that from time to time. Too much high content information, and I get the existential willies. I keep sputtering out at intersections where life choices must be made, and I either know too much or not enough. The examined life is no picnic. I realized then that I really know, I realized then that I already know most of what's necessary to live a meaningful life, that it isn't all that complicated. I know it, and I have known it for a long, long time. Living it, well, that's another matter. Yes, here's my credo. All I really need to know about how to live and what to do and how to be, I learned in kindergarten. Wisdom was not at the top of the graduate school mountain, but there in the stand pile at Sunday school. These are the things I learned. Share everything. Play fair. Don't hit people. Put things back where you found them. Clean up your own mess. Don't take things that aren't yours. Say you're sorry when you hurt somebody. Wash your hands before you eat. Flush. Warm cookies and cold milk are good for you. Live a balanced life. Learn some and think some, and draw and paint and sing and dance and play and work every day some. Take a nap every afternoon. When you go out into the world, watch out for traffic. Hold hands and stick together. Wander. Remember the little seed in the styrofoam cup that roots go down and the plant goes up and nobody really knows how or why, but we are all like that. Goldfish and hamster and white mice and even the little seed in the styrofoam cup, they all die and so do we. And then remember the Dick and Jane books and the first word you learned, the biggest word of all, look. Everything you need to know is in there somewhere. The golden rule and love and basic sanitation, ecology and politics and equality and sane living. Take any one of those items and extrapolate it into sophisticated adult terms and apply it to your family life or your work or your government or your world, and it holds true and clear and firm. Think what a better world it would be if we all, the whole world, had cookies and milk about 3 o'clock every afternoon and then lay down with our blankies for a nap. Or if all governments had as basic policy to always put things back where they found them and to clean up their own mess. And it is still true, no matter how old you are, when you go out into the world, it is best to hold hands and stick together. So there you go. Hold hands and stick together. Play some, paint some, dance some, work some. I love that. All right. Let's see. What is people saying? I actually have issue with telling a child to say they are sorry when they hit another child, because sometimes the child isn't sorry and should be if you are sorry. Okay. Yeah. Well, and then if the kid's not really sorry, then you're forcing him to not be truthful to himself. But I guess the big thing is to find out why he hit. My I guess, I don't know, my ex-husband's sister was a real character. And she hit a kid in school once. I guess it was in kindergarten, and she was called down to the principal's office, and they were sitting down and asking her, why she hit this kid. And she said, well, I hit back first. So I guess she was anticipating being hit by this kid, so she just hit back first. So yeah, I thought that was a good one. Okay. All righty. I'll just read the one. And then if you read, I've got to check my phone just a second. I heard several dings. I don't know. Did anybody hear those dings? I don't know who's dinging me. But we made a masterboard with papers last week. And okay, that's about playing. Wow. He knows. Anyway, so, and now the plan is to make tags out of them. And I was following Joey and how she makes beautiful tags. And of course, we all know how to make tags. So we're going to make some tags today out of the original masterboard that we made. And this is my masterboard. Is Carol back? No, she's not back. Let's wait for Carol to come back. And she can show you her masterboard. Can you see I've changed my camera, so I have to remember I have to push it up a little bit, but I think you can see.
Gotta go shut the door. It's raining outside.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yes, I have my masterboard buried.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay.
There it is.
Oh, yeah. There it is. So we have she called these little things mats, I think. And they were made on a separate piece of paper. We made those out of watercolors and then a splash of some sort of metallic. And then we were to tear them up and place them on the masterboard. And then I painted some florals underneath it, stencils. I know Carol did some really nice stencils on her masterboard that came out really well. This is my second masterboard because I broke my own rules last week and I cut up the one I made, so I had to make another one. Oh, see, I love the way the stencils came out. Yeah, what a difference. But you can see how different ours are. Now I'm going to add, oh, I have some stamp. I thought I'm going to add just a couple of more stamps on mine, just a couple of texture stamps on mine. I've got some open places, and then we're going to cut them up. Now,
You could always add your stamps after.
yeah, I could. All right, I'll add, yeah.
As you're putting it together to fill it where you don't cover.
Maybe then I can add them more strategically. All right, so the size.
I did cut one strip off of mine.
Yeah, you did, and then that's why I cut all mine off up because I thought you would cut yours up.
No, I only cut one strip just to show.
Yeah, okay.
What it can look like.
What it can look like, yes.
When it's cut and inked around the edge. That's all I did to that.
Yes.
That's plain.
Yeah. And it came out awesome. And so we're going to cut the rest of them today. Now, when she made her masterboard, it was the size of her cutting block board. And so that's how I made mine. And she's giving the measurements in centimeters and millimeters. So her tag was 5 millimeters, 8 millimeters by 14. And basically you're going to get like 1, 2, 3, and with a little strip left over, and you cut this in half. So you're going to get quite a few. So we have to cut these up the rest of the way. And I'm going to actually, I'm just going to cheat and use the tags that I cut up from last week. And I think I made one a little bit wider at the end. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Did you end up? I don't know. I know there's a way of cutting these evenly. I think you can do it evenly. There should be a way of doing it evenly.
Oh.
Yeah, you can get them kind of even, and then the one on the end is kind of skinny. Yeah. Okay, that'll work. Okay.
So are we doing 3-inch wide or 2.5-inch wide?
Yeah, let me see. Let me give you.
I think I'd like to do a 2.5-inch wide.
Okay. Let's see what this is.
3 would be kind of fat because these other ones were 3.
Actually, mine were 3 1/4. So 3 would be better. But you make 2.5. I think I'll do 3. I think 3 will come across. I'm going to do 3.
It really depends on what you're going to put on it and what you're going to put it in, or if you're just doing general sizes.
Right. Basically, it's whatever you feel like doing. It's nothing. Yeah, it's nothing. It's nothing. Okay.
So I'm going to go cut mine in half here because it's 4. My page is like 8 inches tall.
What did I do? 3, 6, 9, 12. See, that's not going to work because then I'm going to end up with one that's no. Huh?
Well, it depends on how big your board was.
Yeah.
I'm tearing.
I'm here.
I'm tearing.
You're tearing. You are brave to tear.
Rip that.
Yeah. I would. kind of tear. It's kind of scary to tear when you have all these layers. It's kind of.
Yeah, that's all right. I can trim that off.
It's not working. Sorry, folks. The struggle is real. I want you to see the real struggle. We're struggling. The struggle is real. Math in the morning. Math in the morning.
One nice thing about it, having your mat that you just aim it up here, line it up with your lines on your mat.
Yeah. All right. Okay. It's going to be 3.5, 3.5, 3.5, 3.5, and 3.25. That works for me. Now I can't see where I made my mark. Don't you hate that when you make all these marks in it? All right. 3.5. And you ripped yours. I don't have enough guts to do that.
I wanted rough edges. Every tag I see has cut edges. So I wanted to go organic.
Yeah, well, you always want to go organic because you're that kind of person. You're against the rules. You're not gonna.
Well, I'm still cutting it in a way. I'm just not making it super straight.
Right. Okay. All right. I'm gonna try too. I'm game. If you're
you can do it your way.
I know. Hey, you know what? Worst case scenario, I have some already.
Me too.
Oh, now the truth be told.
I have some over there that's cut regular.
Oh, okay. Cut regular. I just when you have something this busy and you make marks, you can't find them.
I know. I know.
They disappear.
I'm going to end up with a little bit left over here, but that's all right. I can make a long tag out of that one.
Well, mine are gonna be, I'm not using the serrated side of this ruler. I'm just using the regular side, but it will be torn, you know what I mean?
So now this one,
Here goes
2.5. This one I will do 3.
Oh boy. What'd you get me into, Carol?
That's kind of wide for being short. No, you don't have to tear.
Well, do it now. Yeah. Maybe.
Everybody's quiet.
Well, everyone's left.
Laughing? Why would they be laughing?
No, everyone left. They've abandoned.
Oh, they're saying, "Oh yeah, this is it. We're done.
Bullshit, we're out of here." There's only a handful left. Thanks, folks, for hanging in there. Sorry, we're not entertaining, but it is what it is. So, yeah. It's a hard audience this morning.
Angie's still here. Angie's hanging out. We're not using a knife, so Angie's still here.
Yeah, okay. Thanks, Angie. Thank you. The troopers, the true souls are here. I don't know whether I can do that again, honest to God. That was
Use your knife.
Took a lot out of me. This one will be easier because for some reason there's hardly any mats in the middle of this stream than this one here. It's those going through those mats that those heavy mat things are difficult to go through. All right. And I think if I stand up, maybe do a little bend. Okay. Here we go.
It is a struggle to tear. It is that.
You
At
think?
least we know we made it sturdy enough.
Mm-hmm. Woo! Woo! Strip number 2. Oh, I like this, but it is nice to have that. Yeah. See, this is crooked, but I don't care. I don't care. But that looks good. All right. This is coming apart, but I can reglue that after I. That's okay. It's all right. It's okay. All right.
You don't have to do that. Just cut the rest.
You think I'm doing it? No, I'm not going to give up now. I'm halfway done. I'm almost done. Almost done. It's hard to cut it through the cutting the cutting machine too.
Yeah, I would imagine. That's why I got out a regular knife.
Yeah, I mean, I could take it in the other room. I have a guillotine and whack it in the guillotine. That was a good investment. I didn't buy a real expensive one, but it's a handy dandy. The one at school was one of those old-fashioned heavy wood ones that weighed about, I don't know, 50 pounds. See, that was easy. Either I'm getting better at it.
Well, Anne's still frustrating with her,
Hey,
frustrations with her tearing over there. Look what she sent me. Look at all this happy mail she sent me so I can decorate these tags.
Yeah.
I've got a Canadian goose. Look at that.
Oh wow. Yeah, you can show you what you got from Becky too.
I will.
It was Carol went to the mailbox and it looked like she ordered a whole bunch of stuff from Amazon, but
And it wasn't. I didn't order anything from Amazon.
It came from.
Not that I haven't been looking at all their sales,
Yeah.
Look at all the beautiful birds. She sent a whole bunch of birds. I love the birds. These are going to be so cool in the book that I've decided to redo.
Uh-huh.
This is going to be awesome. I have a moon book calendar. Oh, those kind that you buy that's like a year-long calendar book.
Oh wow.
It's like a 2017, I think it is, like old, and
Okay.
it's like with the moon cycles and different things like that. And
Oh, okay.
I thought, well, wouldn't that look cool because I didn't want to throw it away because of the information that's in it.
Sure.
But and it was really cool illustrations. So I thought, well, why not redo it into a nature book along with the moon information?
Yeah.
So I thought that was kind of cool.
Yeah, that'd be yeah.
Hey, Janet.
Hi, Janet.
I got some numbers. I got fussy cut butterflies yet. Look at that. She took the time and cut them out.
Oh, okay. Well, I had cut a whole bunch out, and I guess that came from that batch.
I love these. I really love these.
Is that the mason jar or the
mason jar and the cloche? They are awesome. Oh, look, a maple leaf.
Okay. Oh, Canada.
Yeah, all kinds of stickers and whatnots and nature, lots of nature. This is just going to be I love this. This is going to be so nice in that book. Along with all the bugs that you sent before.
Yeah.
All the nature bugs and everything. That book is going to, and look, I got Timmy People. I never owned Timmy People.
I remember you saying you didn't have any Timmy people. And I said,
Look
oh
at
my God,
all the
Timmy's
Timmy
constantly not have
people.
Timmy people. Everyone has to have Timmy people.
Look at this. This is so cool.
Aw,
Lots of yumminess here.
you got the
So we'll
Timmy
be
family.
we'll be doing some book stuff.
Yeah.
I'll be able to decorate on some of these tags too with some of this stuff.
I would think. Yeah. Yeah. I'm just going to cut these in half because they're 12 inches. So I'm cutting them in half at 6. And then I'll
Yeah,
put
see, mine was 8, so I cut them in half at 4. So lots of yumminess that Ann sent. And then the other thing that came in the mail, and if you don't know,
yeah, check out Bex.
Becky has I don't know if it's every month or every week. I can't remember
I
which it
don't
is.
remember.
But she has where she goes and she pulls the comments. She does a comment picker. And if you leave a comment on her video, you take, you get into a chance for a giveaway. She does a giveaway. And I'm not sure if it's once a month or how that works. But I went down there, and then this was in the good thing I have a huge old-fashioned mailbox down there.
Right.
It wouldn't have fit otherwise. But I left a comment on one of Becky's videos, and I got all this stuff. It's like, oh my gosh, it's like Christmas. And she knows I love wolves, so this will be really nice in my nature book. So this is cool. I really like that. But a whole pack of laces and charms, all kinds of fun stuff and some scrap material. So we'll be able to make another soul vessel
Oh, yeah.
with all this yumminess. So yes, make sure you get over to Becky's and check out all her videos, because she has some awesome stuff going on over there. And I imagine we'll be seeing some more sewing stuff because, I think she's been working with her sewing machine the past couple days.
That's right. You got a new sewing machine.
Yeah.
You got the Singer, heavy
60.
duty Singer, something that was on sale.
Yeah. Good morning, Joyce.
Hi, Joyce. Good morning.
Thank you, Anne. I'll take pictures later. Some stuff may be used in the process and won't make it into the photo.
Uh-huh. Now I was watching Joey and how she gets the angle when she cuts off the angle. I thought that was pretty cool. She just uses her cutting board and just goes 2 squares and then makes a mark, and then 2 squares down and makes a mark, and then
So half over.
Yeah, and then wax it. 2 squares, and then 2 squares. And then she goes like so. I mean, you can do this, but I think the 2 square things is probably a little bit better. I always have trouble doing that. And then they're not even, and then you try to make them even, and you keep on cutting them, and then so that works out. Yeah, it's kind of even. Yeah, I like that. That's a good idea. So you can cut
one side, and what I was shown is you cut one side,
and then you fold it,
and then you take that piece and you hold it over here.
Yeah. That's the way I used to do it, but this kind of is.
And then just cut it.
Yeah. This works too. Let's see, 2.
And then after that, I don't bother with that. I just lay my one tag on top of the other.
Just copy it, right? Right.
And just do the cut.
Yeah, that's what she did too. So voila.
Angie's printing.
Voila. Yeah, and then you can kind of line them up like so, and then you can cut some more. Yeah, okay. I don't think I'll do them all because we can do that Well,
Yeah,
no, you can't
I am
'cause
only doing 2 because I'm going to work on 2.
yeah, I think I'm gonna try to work on 3. And,
I like to do my edges before I put anything else down.
yeah.
And I don't know how anybody else does it, but I'm not a professional tag maker since this is actually like my second or third time making tags.
Yeah, I haven't made a whole lot of tags, but in the journal, the book that I've made, the Joey kind of journal that I've made, it's got a lot of pockets. So these tags now have a home.
Oh, that's awesome.
So they're going to go in so many of those pockets. That's my plan. And then we're going to have to put some ink on the edges. What you using, brown or oh?
No, this is a green actually.
Huh?
It's a turquoisey green.
I'm going to try this.
And these that I'm using are a Stampin' Spot. They're not a waterproof.
Yeah.
I have them, so I'm gonna use them.
Yeah, I'm having archival.
No, it's not. But eventually, I will have the colors for the archival. That's what I would like to get eventually. And I'm gonna do the same thing on the back of my tag.
Oh, okay. That makes sense too.
I'm gonna color the back of my tag.
Yeah, that's a good idea. It's nice when you have the rough edge and you put the ink on it. It really,
I know, I like it.
I like the look. I like that look.
Yeah. I mean, everybody always cuts their tags, and I thought, oh, I want to do something different.
Yeah.
So,
Well, when you make it with the book pages, the back of the thing is going to be different because at least my book pages were all different colors because depending on I wasn't really paying attention to make sure that the book
and
pages.
I did I did an upside down.
Oh, good.
I didn't look at my lettering on my book page.
Uh-huh.
So this lettering is actually this way, and my cut pieces are down here, but it probably will be not seen. But the back is upside down too.
Well, I feel so much better. You know how
I pulled it in.
it's become a thing, upside down and backwards. It rules. I'm telling you. It's the only way to go is upside down and backwards. It's a whole new different perspective on life. Yeah. You get to see things in a different light if they're upside down and backwards. All right. So now it looks like I've got oranges and greens in this one, and oranges and this looks like it's blues and purples. So I should probably find some scraps or such that are going to match these colors or have something to do with these colors. And this is where I always screw up. I mean, inevitably, I never think about things matching. And I don't know. That's my bad. And people that, when I watch Becky put her pages together, they are always so perfectly put together. And it's because she looks at it and says, well, I've got this color here, then I should have this color here.
Yeah. Yeah. Usually I like to have colors in like 3 places so the eye travels.
Right. And that's the other thing. You got to have that eye traveling. It's got to be, can't just have the eye just resting there. You got to work the eye. You got to make it travel all over the place. I don't know. Poor eye doesn't get a break.
It's these little tips that you do along the way and when you're watching people that you don't realize until you actually start doing it. And
Exactly. Yeah. I
you
mean, I
think
still,
that,
that's so true because I normally don't pay attention to that. And it's a good reason why my stuff kind of looks like what?
oh,
because
I don't think so.
because I'm not paying attention to that kind of stuff. And I need to be more aware. That's all. I want to be more aware, you know? Because in the end, it really does make a big difference.
It does. It does.
It shows. So this is these are my paper scraps here. Let's see. I need.
Sometimes I like to use a double color on the edges because it gives it like a shading look.
Oh yeah.
And then whatever was left on my brush from before also gives it that look. You just never know what's going to pop out of the brush when you're putting it on.
Oh look, this gray picks up that gray there. And ooh, here's some green. Let me put this over here. So I'm picking up the gray. Can you see what I'm doing? Hi, Safia. So nice to see you. As always. So nice to see all of you. Thank you so much for stopping by this Sunday morning. Yeah, I think that's, I don't know that I want that mountainous. Rip that a little bit. Okay, so this is going to kind of go like so. And now we're going to need to add some. It's kind of hard because these cards are so busy, busy.
Well, that's why I'm going to take and use something a little bit plainer.
Yeah, I'm going to need, I know what I need.
Background, kind of, but not like leave some of it showing, but cover some of it up.
Yeah, I think what I'm going to do is use one of the birds because the birds are more solid colors. As my main, like a bird here.
Yeah.
Because the bird is, or butterfly. Well, let's see what
And you could even use lace because even if you put a piece of lace on it, it's going to set that stuff back.
Yeah, I have lace. Hi, Carol. Hi.
Hi, Carol.
Hi.
CB. Mary Lou.
Something like that. Maybe maybe a label. Ooh. Oh, I like this better. How about this? How about an owl? I like the owl. I like the owl. Oh, let's see. And lace. I got lace out. I actually got lace out. I was thinking lace. I get this lace and I never know what to do with it. I want to organize my stuff. I know. I'm trying to think how to organize it. And
I know. You ought to be me right about now.
yeah.
I'm trying to think of organizing and packing and everything.
Well, you've been packing for a while, which is good. Slowly but surely, you've been doing
Yeah.
stuff.
Little bits and pieces here and there. Got some stuff done before, but now it's no ifs, ands, or buts.
Yeah. It's looming. It's looming.
Yeah. I like the parrot. Parrot's cool. I really should scan these first.
Oh. Put the owl there. And I should really use one of these thingies that I made that has a number. Stick that here. Maybe that sticks that in here. This is where I get lost.
So how many other people like to make tags? Who else likes to make tags? And what's your favorite way of making tags?
Yeah. Now, where would you put the lace along the bottom? Like a little piece of
It
lace?
could go on the bottom. It could go along the side.
Hate to cut this up, but that's what it was sent for. It was sent to be cut up.
Use it or lose it.
Yeah. Use it or look at it. I was thinking of, because it's officially Christmas, that we could have made Christmas tags, but I wasn't ready to make the Christmas commitment yet. So
Sophia says she says, me, I have recently discovered tag making following the fodder school free taster thingamajiggy. There were 2 different tag classes in that I really enjoyed. That's cool. One was
great.
vintage style stuff, laces and photos, and the other was still very grungy and eclectic and encouraged using shop tags, repurposing. Well, that sounds like fun. Fodder school.
Yeah, that's a class. I think that's a Wanderlust class, isn't it? I think the same person, or there is a fodder. They have a fodder class.
That sounds like fun.
We don't have a mutter class. They only have a fodder class. I feel like the mutter is left out of the loop. I don't know why. Yeah, and there's another word. What is fodder? Is fodder ephemera, or fodder can be ephemera, or is it something else altogether? Or fodder and ephemera one and the same, or is there a difference? All of these.
That's true. What is it?
What is fodder? Is it background? Is it a messy background? A specific type of background? Is it grunge? I mean,
Fodder school itself, yes, is a class. It lasts a year and very pricey for her anyway.
yeah,
Probably
it
for
is.
all of us.
No, it's
So I
very
just took the free taster.
yes.
Free tasters are good though.
Yep. Yeah. I was going to take the free taster too.
That's a thought. We should go check
What
it.
is the
Oh,
what is the definition of fodder? I mean, I know what fodder is. Growing up, in a rural area, fodder is what you feed the cows. And there's fodder corn. It's corn that's grown that's kind of starchy and it's kind of what you wouldn't want to eat. You can, but it's okay. That's what I thought. It's literally food for the cows. So they're not really. So they're telling us that we crafters are a bunch of cows. It's not very complimentary, I would think. Um, that's what I thought, Lori. It literally is food for the cows. So this is when you're making fodder, it's food for art, I guess. I don't know. It's interesting. Think about it.
food for art. There you go.
Fodder to me, stuff that you can use to
To
make
make
stuff.
stuff. Yeah. Ephemera. Like
So
many, many words. Many, many words.
yeah, I don't know. What do you think, Carol? Is it too fat?
I don't know. Make yourself bigger so everybody can see.
Oh, okay. Make myself bigger. How do I do
CB says to her, fodder, she thinks of it as anything that didn't have a specific use and is kind of left over. Thanks, Janet, for posting links.
that? Mhm.
Okay, Angie, you get busy.
I would cut that off, obviously.
That looks kind of nice.
What's it missing? It's missing something. I I want to keep that. That kind of belongs there. And I like the owl. The owl's got all the right colors. So,
I'm trying to decide what I want to do.
okay, yeah. She would also include the reusable scraps as fodder because, yeah, that's true. Yeah. Well, what I've done is I bought a whole bunch of these clear plastic bags. I don't know. They were like really, I got 50 of them, 50 of them for like 20 bucks on Amazon. And every time I have a pile of papers, I just shove them in these clear, no rhyme or reason. There's no, and they're just chock full of fodder. I guess they now have a name. They're all fodder. Fodder, fodder, fodder. All right. And I guess I'm gonna, let me make us the same size again. I think I'm gonna glue this down and not worry about it. It's only a tag.
Only a tag.
It's only a tag. Not the end of the world. Just move on. Get over it. Move this. Tear this. Let's just not sit here and ponder. It's not ponderable. It's not worthy of being pondered about. Just do it. Just do it. That's what I happens. I just think about it and then think about it, and I get so confused and lost, and I just put it down. Not the end of the world, if it doesn't come out. So what? Are the fodder police going to come after me? They're knocking on the door. No, no, please. I didn't do anything wrong, fodder police. We are the fodder police. We're taking your fodder from you. You're not worthy of handling fodder. You need to go to fodder school. We're going to take your fodder away from you unless you graduate from fodder school. No, no, don't take my fodder away. It ain't hungry, it's my fodder. That was that line from Boys Town. He ain't heavy. Fodder, he's my brother. He actually said fodder in that movie. The fodder license, yes. Yes. We're coming to get you, the fodder police. No, no. I won't skip any more classes. I promise. I promise. I'll be a good fodder student. Getting a little carried away with the fodder thing. So in the fodder school, I think I actually, Steffi, I may have. Did they take like bits and pieces? Where's he? I'm on the lam. I'm running from the fodder police. I think they made bits and pieces of corrugated cardboard that they painted with, and they did mark making, and they did all sorts of really neat stuff. Because I think I may have, because I take all those free courses. I am a great one. Hi, Ray. Good to see you.
Yes, me too. I like the free class.
I find a lot of free courses right now. Stencil Girl, the founder of Stencil Girl, Mary Beth Shore, has it was a month long class, but it's just 30 lessons on stencils, her using stencils, and it's free.
That's cool.
We did a couple of them. We did one in my stream. The one you turn over and trace the stencil, that came from that class. It just popped up. Okay, yeah. Because I did sign up for Wonderlust, but I'm still doing last year's Wonderlust, which is fine. That's the nice thing about it. It's there forever. So I'm a little bit behind, like a whole year.
A long time ago, I took classes too, and it's like, well, you can't keep up because, life.
Right. And they know that. They understand that. And so maybe I'll use one of these ephemeras I made yesterday. That's another thing. I was debating what the true definition of ephemera is. And we talked about that. And nowadays, everything's ephemera, Oh, you signed up too, Safia? Great. Yeah, if you get it when it's on sale before it goes to full price, you do get a lot of content for your money. You really do. That's for sure. And then you just do it at your own pace. Okay, I'm getting there. Now, because we were looking at an ephemera, and the definition of ephemera is really something that you use once. Did you find that? Is that the class, Janet? You are good.
Oh, nice.
Wow. She's an interesting person. If you're familiar with Mary Beth Shore, she gives a lot. She's one of the lecturers or teachers that pops up on Wanderlust a lot. And she's has had a very interesting life experience, so to speak. Kind of like that. I need a number. I don't have any numbers. Can you believe that? I know. It's hard to believe I don't have any numbers. I mean, I have numbers on these things, but I don't have any numbers. But I have a number stamp. So that's what's going to go there if I can find it. See, this is how do you organize stuff so you can find that kind of stuff, you know? That's my question. I don't know how to organize.
Yeah, I know. Because you have, so many different types of things going on. And everything, but everything is interchangeable in all the projects. So if you sew, you also use your laces and your materials on your paper stuff.
That's so
And
true. Yeah, I never
it's
even.
all interchangeable.
Yeah, that's true. I'm thinking like I kind of like when Becky put those packets together that were kind of color coded, so she could grab them and she could make a page out of one of those folder type of things. That's one way of doing it. I used to have things, separated like nature, and that would include all animal pictures or anything that was living pictures. And then I had architecture, so it was just all bits and pieces of buildings and anything that in a folder. But then when it's in a folder, you don't really use it.
You don't see it.
You don't see it, you don't use it unless you have a specific like piece that you want to put together, right? And you're going to need architecture, then you go to, but it's just I don't know. And you can't there's no way that you can arrange it so you can see it all. That would be impossible, to be able to have it out. I mean, I have a scrap box, what they call a scrap box. I think that's what they call it. It's a gigantic thing, it's got all these totes and 80 totes. And Angie says, I put my things where I want to. And I like looking for things.
Exactly, Angie. Where are they?
Yeah, there's nothing. Yeah. You know what? It's kind of like, you say you like looking for things. It's kind of like going on the hunt, right? It's like going on the hunt, and when you find it, it's like you've bagged the fodder.
Yep, treasure.
You have won the battle. You have won the battle. You have found what you were looking for. There's something to be said for that. I never, really, when you think about it, just something to be said to go on the hunt. Yeah. We kid about it. A long time ago, I came up with the phrase of, well, we put it in a special place, and we laugh about that because all of this stuff is in our special place, and if we can only find the special place, we would be set. There, I got the number 8 right there. Look at that. I found a number. Look at that. Now that was pretty impressive. I was able to put my hand on this little tiny number. I found it. I found it.
Thanks,
Yeah.
Joy.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is where I am so far.
Let's see. Let me make you big. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, you put that big piece of cloth there. That is cool.
That was my the tea bag I did yesterday. I cut a piece of it off and I put it on this one, and then I left the bottom part onto that one.
Now,
Good
was your
morning,
tag
Andrea.
that dark? Was the back? Did you darken the background of that tag, or was it
I
really?
only did the outside. See, I did the edge of my tag. Here's the center of the tag. That's what I did on the front.
Okay.
I did
So
the same thing on the front, and that's what it changed it to.
that's what darkened it.
Yep.
Okay. All right.
See?
Huh. Very cool. Very cool.
I used a
love it.
birdie. I used a birdie.
Is that
That's one of the birdies you sent.
okay?
So then I also yesterday I made these little button thingies that you could put on or put where the hole is even.
That's what I'm. Oh, I got. That's what I'm going to do. I made buttons. I'm going to put that. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. Yeah. That's because I have those. I made all those little buttons. That doesn't really. It doesn't. That's too big. Put the button down here.
But now I think they need a word or
Yeah,
something.
I cut out some words too.
I don't have lots of words, so I'm gonna have to see what I have.
Well, I think I'm going to put this button on, but I'm going to sew it on because I have. Should go over here. Maybe it should go over here. I'm not sure. No. I think it should go over here. But I can sew that on. Hi, Andrea. Yeah, I haven't made tags in years, really, honestly. And I just there's so much to them, and it's little art. It's a little bit bigger than a ATC card, and you can put anything on them. I think I'm gonna. Now what she did, she just punched a hole in here with an awl. She didn't get out the crocodile and put a grommet in there. She just
Just
punched a hole
yeah.
and then stuck two different weights of thread through the hole. So I may do that too. And sew this down here. Not really I went looking for some buttons, but I only found really I either have brown or white buttons. I'll have to buy some just generic colored buttons.
You could paint them and glue paper on them.
Oh yeah. See, I've got these. These are like, I guess, vintage, but they're white. Here's a black button. I've got brown buttons. Actually, a brown button wouldn't look bad there. So this is mostly browns and tans and oranges, Maybe I'll do that. I will sew a brown button on there, and that would make sense. Or I want to sew it on because I like to look at the thread because to glue it on, but. Ooh. Or you could sew like how about a gear? Well, that's not punk rocky, but you can make a steampunk tag and put gears on the tag. That would be something you could do. see, I think that'll look good there. That's about the right color. Let's see. Huh? Yeah, I bought buttons and I ended up buying 100 brown buttons. Why? I don't know what I was thinking. So I've got 100 brown buttons. If anybody wants brown buttons, I'm the person to come to. I've got brown buttons. All different kinds of brown buttons. Yeah, I think I'll use that one. I love the sound of buttons. Oh, okay. Andrea says, I love making my own buttons with circle punches and cardstock, easy to customize. Yeah. Well, I made these buttons out of book pages the other day. And then did put a little stamp on it, like a little berry stamp. So that could go there too. Layer that. I don't know. Now I don't know what I want to do. Darn it. I hate it. Why am I thinking so much? Carol, tell me to stop thinking. Stop thinking. No more thinking. All right, I won't think. I won't. And I'm not even going to think. I'm going to use red thread because I have a needle that has red thread on it. Oh, wait a minute. I have a needle that has white thread on it. No, red thread would be better if I use the. I am just. This is my pin cushion that I made. I did all of this needlework. A lot of French knots. This is a sponge. And this is the top to a candle. All right, here we go. I'm going to sew. Sew, you will sew, and a sew. And I'm going to get it. That's not going to be easy, is it? No, it's not. Of course not. All right. I'm getting serious now, folks. Serious.
Look out.
All right, here we go. Punching a hole. Here we go. Maybe not. Come on. This is hard. There. I was successful. I need a thummy thing.
A thummy.
You know the thummy thing. A thimble.
They don't go on your thumb.
No, they go on this finger, right? Don't they go on your thumb?
Well, some, I guess you could.
No. Jeez. Well, believe me, this is not going to get a whole lot of, maybe just 1, 2, and then glue. Because I'm not. Oh, that wasn't too bad. Came up through that one. That's pretty good. All right. Maybe this one will go down a little bit easier. Go down the same hole, maybe. All right, I'm on a roll now. And I know it's wrong. Because I use this needle to unclog a glue nozzle. So the needle is all gluey. You know what I mean? which doesn't help make it any easier to manipulate it because it's not smooth. It's kind of rough, but that's good. One more, and I don't think it's going anywhere. I'll tie it off. There. Well, it's a little crooked. Well, actually, it's a lot crooked. Ask me if I care. And do you care? Not really. It's not going to win a tag contest.
Me neither. I am not a professional tag maker.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but your tags are gorgeous because you just intuitively have this thing that you do. It's called having an eye for balance, I think. I think that makes sense. All right. All right, now I'm going to do this. And I'm going to go, I've got two kinds of thread over here, if I can get them untangled from my boom arm here. Okay. I got this. I got some of this. Got some of this. And you can see what I'm doing. Ah, she's brought out the gold. Woohoo! There's gold in them there darn
Yeah.
things.
I can hear my water boiling out there. I guess I better go check it before it dries out.
Yeah, good.
Ah,
That's not a good thing. I don't want that to happen.
no.
I got one of yes. One of yous. No?
Okay, I'll be right back.
All righty. Oh, lordy, lordy, lordy. Lordy, lordy, lordy. Try to make a shortcut, and then your shortcuts never end up being short. They always end up being long. I can't get that through there because I didn't punch a hole. So do it right, Ann. Do it right. Do it right. Do it right. Do it right, right. All right. Thank you guys for hanging around. This is one of those streams where it looks good on paper, if you know what I mean. Watching Joe make all these tags and going, oh, I can do that. We can do that. And then you start to do it. And then you don't think about the viewing aspect of it. How interesting is it's going to be to watch? Because it might be more interesting if I could do this in a French accent, but sorry.
I'm pretend splatting.
Oh, okay.
I'm just dotting. I'm using an old dowel that I sharpened in my pencil sharpener.
Okay. All
So
right.
it has a tip on it, so it kind of gives it a point to doodle.
Okay. Well, that works. you get the right effect.
Yeah, kinda. When it does what you want it to do. And my gold is still wet, so I just got it all over the place.
What am I doing here? Oh. No idea what I've done here. It's not really what you want. It's not really a, well, that's what you're going to get. There. It's not really a tag, but
Hi, Janice.
there. The struggle was real on that. My gosh. Hey. Hi, Janice. How are you? All right, there's, well, I can do something, maybe a little doodly do. Little doodly do. I know what it needs. I know exactly what it needs.
What's that? It takes a long time to make tags, doesn't it?
I know. I didn't realize that. Well, we got. We had the whole. We had to cut up the board. So if we had started with the tags already cut up, I think we would be a little bit farther along. Right? Don't you think?
I'm almost done. Well, we have a half hour, 40 minutes left.
I know. Huh. Oh, this is what I wanted. This is what I wanted. Mm-hmm. Oh, Lily. Sorry. Sorry, Lily. This is what it needs. Just call me Pam. She uses the pearl thingies. The little dots. Coffee pearl. That's what it needs. It needs a couple of these. Bink. 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 These are neat. You just have to remember to not smush them.
It was out of water. I had to put more water in. I never got my tea.
Oh dear. That's not good.
So I just filled the pot back up.
Well, at least you got humidity into the air.
Hi, Mitz.
Hi, Mitzi. I completely we completely cut up the masterboard. I completely cut it up, and it ended up mine because now I don't remember the whole dimensions, but my tags ended up being 3.5 inches by 14 with the edges cut off, and I ended up with the masterboard was the size of my cutting board, and I ended up with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 tags.
You got eight tags total. I've got mine ended up being 2.5 by 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 from the other row. So I've got 13 tags.
Okay. All right. All right.
Yours are bigger though.
Yes,
so
they are.
That's why.
Mine are 3.5 by 3.5 by 6.25. So. And I added some of those pearl essence dots on them, but you can barely see them, but they're here. So I think should I put some down on the bottom? Because I have them up on the, I guess I should. Put a couple
I don't
down.
like my flower. I might change it.
All right. Okay. I'm done with that one. For better or for worse. It's not that bad. It's just. I think my problem is that oh, that's it. That came out really good. I need to darken my tags. So maybe I need to do what you did and bring in the, rub the ink in further in and kind of give it a darker. Because my tags are really, well, I have some.
I'm not too crazy about the black.
Tags were busy. What's your tags busy? Maybe not. Your tags were pretty busy.
They were.
Yeah. Ah. Ow. Oh. That didn't feel good. Okay. I think maybe I would, like you did. You had that one tag where you put that big, there was a big focal point, like a big person there. That's what it needs. That's what it needs. And I cut some of those up the other day. And of course, I threw them in this infamous drawer that sucks.
Where were the birds acquired?
My birds? What birds?
Yeah, the bird you sent me.
Yes.
Where did you get your birds?
They came from Graphic Fairies. I subscribe to Graphic Fairies, so I got the birds. The birds. And then I cut them out. Why did I throw those up there? Why did I do that?
This is the first tag I made out of.
That's what I'm looking for. I have a lady like that. I like the way that lady looks. She looks great.
She was in a big piece of paper, and I cut her out like this.
Yeah. Well, that's what I had. Oh, here they are. And I cut them out of the same, well, not the same, but here. I don't know. Oh, no, that's the dinosaur. I don't want the dinosaur. Oh, here. I kind of, yeah. Look, I got those ladies. How about, some of those ladies are him. I think that might be helpful. something like this, because it covers so much of the. I would do something with the background, but that's what you kind of did. You had the big lady, and then you decorated her.
I just went around her with the Stabilo.
Oh, okay.
I didn't do anything else to her. I just cut her out.
Okay. So I could do this with her, but I think I'll bring in the ink, like around the edges, like.
Oops. Don't shake your Tosca without the lid.
Well, then you get splatters, wasn't it?
Yeah, it went all over the table instead of the.
Yeah.
I wasn't trying to splat that way.
Well, of course. And when you're not trying to splat, that's when you're
It
going to
doesn't want to
splat.
work. Yeah.
Yeah, that's when you're going to splat. Yes. Yeah. Janice says, I only have 1,000,000 graphic fairy files saved. I forgot what I have. I'll look. Thank you. Yeah, I think I don't remember. I was gonna say Central Park, but there's a couple of bundles that have the birds in it. But if you go under printables or themed, not the themed bundles, but under printables and type in birds, then the bird stuff will come up. All right, so I'm going to do that and try this with the little brushes. And I think I'll do Rusty Nail, because that's kind of rusty. And we'll see what happens. Take this. You can get
Lori.
this. Bye, Lori. See you later. I'm assuming you're on at 11:30-ish. Isn't she on 11:30?
Yeah, I think it's 11:30 on a Sunday.
This takes so long.
That's looking a little better.
Is that a Posca pen? Or a Posca White?
Posca White pen. Posca White pen.
Oh, okay. I've never seen one that small.
Yeah, I didn't realize it was that small.
Oh, but it looks cool though. That looks like I mean, I know they come in all different sizes. I have two of the mini sizes. But that looks really tiny. That's taking forever. And this is driving me crazy. Do you know what happens? You can add, if you want, I've tried this trick before. The ink pad seems a little kind of dry-ish. Just give it a little
Spritz of water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bring it back to life, so I can maybe get some ink and do this a little quicker. the thought of getting re-inkers for all of those little ink pads is kind of daunting. I feel that. I can't imagine, honestly, the cost. There's like 6, 12, there's 24 different colors. So 24 re-inkers.
Wow.
I don't know that I would do that. It didn't really help much, did it? I had high hopes for that working. But that does make a difference, Carol. You're right. When you go around and give that ink border,
Mm-hmm.
it makes a huge difference. It kind of gives it that almost a 3D look because it's like a kind of looking in. Yep, I like that. And you just put Posca around.
Me? No, I did the ink
I mean Stabilo.
around the girl.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just
Well, wait a minute. What's behind her? You've got some stuff behind her.
I have, those are wings.
Butterflies.
Yeah. And then I put her over the wings.
Okay. All right.
Good morning, Mary.
Hi, Monkey Mary. Good morning to you. All right. I wonder if I could put.
Everybody who always gets these music sheets and stuff, don't forget to look through the words on there because you could always just pull the words out for your. You'd use the words separate for on your tags.
Yeah, it's because those words are the right size.
Yeah.
That's a good idea. I can put a little lace behind her. How could I color the lace? Let's see. That's not going to be. What color? I don't know. Let's see. Can I do? No. Wrong color. Let's see. Nope. Let's see what I have over here. This is not as easy as it looks, guys. I'm just saying. Because I guess you get to a point where you have almost too much stuff. I mean, I have too much stuff. And I don't know what to use and what not to use. And I'm a mess. Oh, what's this? I'm reading. Let's see. The glycerin works for pigment pads, and a mix of water and glycerin will. Oh. Whoa. Let's back that up. Glycerin. Oh, versus re-inkers is what I use. Oh. So wait, whoa. Back this up. So you're saying a little glycerin can bring an ink pad back to life? Is that what I'm reading here? I'm trying to read through it. Works for pigment pads. So this would be a pigment pad, right? Because that's pigment, because it's archival, I'm guessing. And what kind of pad are you trying to? Well, I was trying to do, this is a distress. This is distress ink. Oh, okay. So archival is not the same as pigment. I don't have any pigment paint. Is that stays on? Is that pigment? I think stays on is a pigment. Yeah. Okay. I don't have any pigment pads. Let's see. And please see Lindsay, the fugograph before the. Okay. All right. I will. I'll check that out. Distress, a little water and a little glycerin will help. Okay. A little water and a little glycerin. Okay. I mean, I really, at this point, I'm thinking I've got nothing to lose. Except, so just a, I mean, that's a little water, right? What do I have to lose? Absolutely nothing. Isn't there a song? What you, no, that's not it. And I bought glycerin for some god awful project that I have no idea what the project was for. But I have glycerin. And look, and Carol's got she's got 3 done that are gorgeous. So a little drop of glycerin. What the heck? What the hey? We'll see what happens. Abracadabra. Hocus pocus. And we'll see what happens. And we'll smear this in here. Ooh. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I won't do that on the pad. Maybe I'll do it over here.
CB, it's going to be one of those days. The voices in my head are fighting. My imaginary friend is running with scissors, and now one of my personalities has wandered off. Unknown author to me.
I don't know. Are you sure you haven't been crawling around inside of my head, Carol? I mean, it feels like there's somebody else in there. Maybe it's you. There's somebody in there.
Yes, I really like how these tags came out. And it was from some of the stuff that we made yesterday and the stuff we made from the week before. So you have to go back and watch last weekend's to catch up with this weekend.
Wow. Yeah.
For all the stuff we've created.
Well, you have created. I have made 2 tags. I'm almost finishing up the, but she needs something behind her. And
wings, butterfly wings.
Yeah. Or half a flower.
Or half a flower.
And another half a flower. No, I love it. I love that description, Carol. That is just awesome. I love the running, especially the image of running with scissors. I think that's hysterical. Yeah. I think that is brilliant and funny. And
Safi, the week behind us, and she's sitting there doing a page of the little watercolor boxes.
They are fun.
They are fun to do. I enjoy
those. Are fun. Yeah, I wouldn't mind just doing those and nothing else.
And these were fun to do with the watercolor boxes with the drops of gold too.
Yes, those were fun. Yeah, a lot of fun.
So you just never know. You could even make these into tags.
Yeah, oh, absolutely. Well, I cut them in half so they would fit in my Joey journal because they're too long to fit in the journal. So I cut them in half so they would fit in the pockets of the journal. I think that helped a little bit. Brought some life back to the thingy. And Carol, you don't want to start another one?
I'm debating. I have 15 minutes. Can I make one in 15 minutes? I don't know.
You don't have to finish it in 15 minutes. Right? You don't have to finish it.
Pink Girly. Barbara said she just received notification that Lori's coming on at 11
Yeah, okay.
Central. So she started coming on at 11 instead of 11:30.
That's okay.
It's Lafayette Speedcraft.
Yeah, that's fine. We're always off by 11 anyway.
Yeah, most of the times.
Yeah.
Sometimes we run over, but crap
Hey.
happens.
If we run over, we run over. But try not to. We try to be internet user friendly.
Yeah, because we don't come on but once a week, so each of us.
Right. We're not on that much.
Nope.
We talk about going on more.
We do.
We talk about it a lot.
And we never make it.
We never make it.
Yeah, we'd like to come on more. We really would.
But we never get around to fulfilling that. But
Let's root through the stuff Ann sent.
root, friend. Root. Well, I had another big plate of leftover turkey Thanksgiving dinner.
Oh, yummy.
And there's easily another 2 plates.
Time to freeze some, huh?
Yeah, I was thinking that, but I don't know how well that freezes.
What? Turkey and stuff?
I know the turkey will freeze all right, but I don't know about the string bean casserole. And I know the mashed potatoes aren't going to freeze worth a damn. And so
I don't know.
Yeah.
They make TV dinners, so they should.
Yeah. But I think that they kind of maybe probably add some sort of additive or something to make them freezable. I would imagine they do. Actually, I would rather have like a turkey sandwich. The old fashioned. I mean, like where you have the turkey, and you put a layer of stuffing and cranberry, and it's almost the whole Thanksgiving dinner, but between bread. I couldn't find the bread, so I got really nice rolls. So I'm thinking of that. With refrigeration, stuff lasts a pretty long time. I often.
Turkey panini? Mm.
Oh, That would be good.
Andrea, yeah, isn't this a nice little package of goodies? This all came from Ann. I went down and checked my mail this morning. I took the tractor down. Because otherwise it takes me 15 minutes or more to get my mail.
Yeah, Carol's mailbox is about a quarter of a mile from her house, so it's a hike.
It's a hoof and a half.
Yeah. So
A hoof and a half. I think I found something that I can do on this tag. One more tag. Let's speedcraft, as
okay.
he said. Safia says speedcraft.
Mhm.
Let's
Now what
see.
do we got? We got 10 minutes.
10 minutes. Can I do it in 10 minutes?
Didn't she do it in 10 minutes? Like, does anybody here ever watch Lego Masters?
I never heard of them.
Okay. Well, you have to kind of be into Legos, like I am, kind of, and kids. And these are adult Lego building teams, and it is amazing. Oh my gosh, they're given a challenge, right? And then they've got all the Legos that anybody would ever want, thousands and thousands of Legos. And then they're given a lot of time. This last challenge was they were given a scene from a Marvel comic, a Marvel movie with the Marvel characters, and a specific scene in one of the Marvel movies. Now, I'm not a real fan of that genre of things, but they had 12 hours to create this build, and it's amazing to see what they build, and then to see them judged, and this one, and there was like a husband-wife team. There was a mother-son team, which was a little creepy as far as I'm concerned, but I don't know why I said that. Forget I said that. I should not speak what I think sometimes. And but they struggled. They didn't get it done in time, and but it's pretty amazing the stuff that they create. But 12 hours working on a Lego project.
That's a lot.
That's a lot. Now you're not seeing all 12 hours of it on TV. That would be insane. But I bet you it took me, and I'm not a professional Lego builder, obviously. It probably took me 6 hours at least to put together that Ford pickup truck. Because it kept on falling apart. I had to laugh. There's one part in the show where he's trying to put this part of this piece on, and he can't get it to stay on. It keeps on falling off. And I said, see? Ha, that's the new design. They don't stick together as well as they used to. So I knew his pain. Kept on falling off. I had the trouble with the fenders. Carol kept on saying, Carol was so supportive through all of this. She really was, because all she kept on saying was, glue it. Going, no, I can't glue it. So that's the kind of support I get from Carol. Glue gun. Hey, hi, Nettie. Glue it. Jeez.
Monkey Mary says, Anne, can you believe that I was at a wedding in Carlsbad, California, and didn't realize there was a huge Legoland? She was so bummed later because she would have went to see that if she'd have known. And Safia says, is that on YouTube, Anne? She suspects our boys might enjoy that.
Oh yeah. No, it's on Hulu. But I bet you could probably find older ones on YouTube. It's called Lego Masters. It's on Hulu. Um, yeah, we went to. Hi, Nettie. I hope you're feeling a little bit better today. And I hope my buddy Owen's on the mend. It sounds like he is. Yeah, we went to Legoland this year with my grandsons, and that's where I bought the Ford pickup. You know, the classic red Ford pickup that appears now with the Christmas tree. It's become a real iconic Christmas thing.
Yeah, that's been around for a while, that type of.
Yeah. So, and then someone told me that they were going to discontinue making that. Well, I can understand why. The design was awful.
Because they messed up big time.
Well, in my opinion, they did. And I would go, trying to put the fender on, and pieces just didn't fit. Pieces were missing, and that's not Lego like typically. I got it together, and I'm afraid to even pick it up because it'll fall apart. I made a Lego Fiat 500. I have a Lego Volkswagen Bug that's very sturdy. You know, you can kind of mess around with it. But this Ford pickup truck. Oh, and the Christmas wreath that goes in it. Oh, forget that, man. That is so fragile. You can't even touch it. There. Ta-da. I know I overdid it with the Stabilo, but you can see her in the flowers.
Oh, yeah, you can. She stands out really nice.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm not going to be able to. What do I have? 3 minutes? I don't think so.
Time enough to say goodbye.
And thank you.
Almost done with the tag.
I bet you. Yeah. Well, yeah, yeah. Look. I could take this, and I made all of these beautiful embellishments that I didn't use any of them, but they came out gorgeous. I made them yesterday. I don't know if anybody saw them, but they're absolutely beautiful. But again, they're almost too busy for this tag. I need a different type of tag to use these embellishments. But
I should have fussy cut.
But I could
these stickers.
See, I could do this, and this, and this, and this.
Thanks, Barbara.
This.
You go bigger on the screen, Anne.
For you? Yeah.
No, she wants you. Mary wants to see your stuff.
Oh, my what? Oh.
What you're doing.
Oh, okay. How do you do that? It's exit. Well,
just the big one with the little one.
Oh, this one. That one?
But it doesn't matter. They want to see what you did.
Oh, the embellishments I made?
Yeah, everything that you've been working on.
Oh.
Because it's almost time to say goodbye. We only have a minute.
Okay. All right. Okay. All righty. Here's the one that I made. And you can't really see it in the other one. And then I made all of these embellishments that I cut out, and they're just bunches of them. So, ta-da, a whole pile of them, which I didn't use, but I will. And then Carol, let's see Carol. Carol, let's sew Carol. Okay, so I'm going to go like so, right? And then I can go like.
That's fine. That's good. That's good. They can see that way.
That's better. You can see, look. So Carol's got her beautiful.
This is what I did today.
Oh, I like the words. I have words somewhere too. I like your words.
I did this one the other day, Friendship and Art.
Yeah. And that's what inspired my link.
This one says, Got My Song.
Mm-hmm.
And this one says, Be Constant. And circles are constant. If you get the gist of, because it's forever going around, right? It's constant.
Yes, it is. That's right. Infinity. And I did cut out words out of the magazine,
Those
but
are my 3.
they're lost. Oh, I'm lost for words. Ah ha ha. Never. Okay. Yeah. Oh, so charming. Oh, would that fit for her? Then we got to go.
We
Does
do
she
have
look,
to go.
did she look oh so charming? She looks like she's pissed, but I have oh so charming. I like cut little phrases. That's out of Vogue magazine. Oh, so charming. But we better go because
Paint Girl Lori is coming on.
yes. And I've got another one that I cut out. Last look. Oh, well, I lost it. That's what happens when you have it. All righty. Well, thank you, ladies, so much for being here. So appreciate your support and love. And you all have a
Hope you
wonderful.
enjoyed the tags.
Yeah. And
Thanks, everybody.
so remember, tag, you're it.
Yes, show us your tags. Tag
Yes.
us.
Show us your tags. That would be wonderful. All righty. Bye bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Thank you.